swirling.
Hi, everybody. Here we are again. Day 8. Another Navarathri fire Homa where we are really contacting and talking very deeply through the fire with Mother Divine. And today is the second day of the Lakshmi, of the Saraswati series of these fire Homas. You know, it's like they all blur. At this point, it's like there would be so many fire homas. I don't think any of us have a brain left. At least I can say that for myself. So yes, that is the point, right? So Saraswati, yes, second day of the Saraswati series, and day 8 of the whole Navarathri. Tomorrow is the final day of the Navarathri 9 official series, and then of course, because it is what it is, we have the 10th day. Dassara coming on Tuesday. Saraswati, we talked a little bit about her yesterday. Her nature is very pure, very serene. She is the knowledge mother. That means she's the knowledge of how this whole creation operates. She knows all the mechanisms. She understands how the soul is created. She understands all the different threads of how to reverse the process of being a soul on this planet, confused by all the illusions, and go all the way back to the source of the whole thing. How to access that deep inner consciousness. That is the nature of Saraswati. So usually when they show her depicted, she'll have 4 arms. 2 of them are holding a musical instrument, her veena. She is the patroness of the arts, among other things. Her veena is said to be the sound of the creation. When she's playing the stringed instruments, the vibration, the resonance of the strings, it's like bringing the Om into existence, and then from that, everything else. She is also, her other 2 hands will hold a palm leaf manuscript. She'll have a little book, a palm leaf book, indicating that she's the mother of all the sadhanas, the meditation processes, the mantras, everything to go back to the source of the energy in a skillful and like a soul scientist kind of way. She's blessing all that kind of knowledge to humanity. And then her other hand, she'll have a mala, which means you got to do the work. Have to count the meditations. You have to do the processes. So that's the flavor of Saraswati. And again, I'm seeing like the energy is so settled in contrast to the first 6 days, which are all kind of very active mothers and very, it's a lot of motion and a lot of chatting and a lot of upheaval and a lot of the waves of and then you get to Saraswati and everything just kind of, it's like a collective exhale and it's very relaxed. That's, Swami Kaleshwar would say 90% of spirituality, success in spirituality involves just relaxation, just being really cut loose about all of it. And it's a funny thing. There's a dynamic tension between we have to do the work, we have to struggle, we have to do the meditations, we have to, for the Western people especially, we have to struggle with the Sanskrit and Telugu syllables and this weird tradition of doing all these mantras and why are we doing all this stuff and what's the point? And yet, even while we're driven in that way, there's an inner relaxation that can occur as well, even in the face of that kind of tension of having to get it done. That relaxation point, that is the nature of the consciousness. That's where the real success lies in spirituality. And you can feel it. She's like, everything's very silent, very easy, very, very back today. So on that note, I think I'll stop talking. We will start with the Shakti Gayatri. Shakti Gayatri is the source mother of the whole kind of creation in her power form. So she's really in the high consciousness, and Shakti Gayatri herself has a very strong link to Panakonda through the Aim, Kleem, Sound Bijas of the generating, the operating, and the destroying principles of the God, the God energy. Shakti Gayatri, she's the one to ask for what it is you really want blessed in your life to create. Maybe there's a beautiful creative project you're involved in. Maybe it's your spiritual ambitions, to get to a different level of consciousness. Maybe there's a healing need for somebody, or perhaps there's a new venture that you're embarking on, or a new relationship, or whatever it is. she's the right lady to bless all that kind of generating, whatever it is. Of course, the smart way to handle her energy is to ask her for the highest that we can get to, and not to put trivial things in front of that kind of consciousness energy. All right, so we'll start with an arati, and then we'll talk to Shakti Gayatri, and then we'll get to Ma Saraswati. Ooh, isn't that beautiful? That offering bowl. All right.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shuklam Varadaram Vishnu Sashivarnam Chaturabhujam Prasanna-vadanam Dhyaye Sarva Vignopashantaye. Vasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat.
So we'll begin with Shakti Gayatri.
Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om Nai Queen 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 Sam 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 Guru Bhuvasuvaha Tasaviturvarenyam Vargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha prachodayat. Om Aim Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling Kling Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim Kling 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 Sound 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat. Om. Aim, clean, 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 sound, sound, sound. Bhurvubhuva Svaha Tasaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 Sam 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 Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassavitурvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Aim 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 Klim 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 sam sam sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturbharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Ai Kling 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 Sam Sam Sam. Bhurabhuvah Swaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Kim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Last time. Om my Klim 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 Sam Bhurvas Suvaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat.
So we have some sponsors today. Sponsors means they pay extra to have their name or the name of a loved one read into the fire. And after each name we say Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama, signifying the blessing of the huge mother, her big source light going to the individual spark inside the person. So our sponsors today, Sylvia Joy Fry and family. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Desiree Sterling and her family in Norway, Belgium, Spain, Guatemala, and U.S. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Mary Zaleski. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Greg Solish. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Liz Palia and her family and Healing for All, she says. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For Daniel Fisher and everyone suffering with meth addiction as well as people who care for them. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Yu Yao Sutherland, Jing Yi Sutherland, and Tara Solovik. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For Peter and Shira Mejjian. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Daniel Borner and his family. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Roberta Falk. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. George Brennan. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Marina Latona. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Basilica Tona. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Dimitra Liko. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Yeni Liko. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Tina Tona. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Noah Katsa. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Mateo Katsa. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. And Afi Katsa. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Matt Lucker. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Tina Chung. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Neil Valamsapma. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Stephanie Catherine Dada. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Todd Dombrowski. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Kelsey King. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Brenda Spencer. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Esther Theophanides. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For all the students in the Silver Mastery Program. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For the end of white supremacy in America. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For our brothers and sisters in Ukraine fighting the good fight. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For Volodymyr Zelensky and his family, that they may stay safe and protected. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. For the people of Gaza and Israel, especially the children, may there be an end to the fighting and peace in the region. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. In support of the divine feminine rising in the world, most especially through the women. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. In Santa Cruz County, all the heads of service agencies working together to promote brilliant solutions to homelessness may have continued success. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. And for Atma Schumann and his 800 Germans meditating daily for world peace. Om Mama, Om Mama, Om Mama. Good. And so, on to Saraswati Mama. She is, as I said at the beginning, oh, so sorry. All these mantras, you know. So Saraswati, she's the mother of the knowledge and how the creation works. That means she knows all the mechanisms of the souls on this planet. She understands everything A through Z. And she's kind enough to share with all the rishis, who then are kind enough to share with all of us. So she's a huge mother of the knowledge of creation, of the mechanics of the creation. She's also a huge mother of blessing all the arts, which of course are big doorways to understanding how the creation operates. She's also blessing meditation and doing spiritual work, sadhana. So when we're talking to her, those are the kinds of things that we're thinking about having blessed by Saraswati. And when we bring her into the fire, her mantra is very interesting. Swami Kaleshwar called it the Saraswati Bija, the seed of Saraswati. It's a very simple mantra, and you can see the mantras in the description of the video on both YouTube and Facebook if you're joined by live stream. The mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame. And the way Swami describes this mantra is it's useful if you're in a situation where you need to speak very clearly and be intelligent and coherent. And maybe it's a situation that's really got you flustered and overwhelmed, so you know you're not thinking clearly. And maybe it's a situation where whatever comes out of your mouth might be not so helpful. That's a moment to think this mantra. It's a very good one to have memorized and have at the ready. You never know when you're going to need it. And it brings Saraswati on your tongue, so that whatever you say, she's actually speaking through you. Her clarity, her wisdom, her capacity for the knowledge. So it takes the pressure off of you. You don't have to make an idiot out of yourself. You don't have to escalate an argument or pour gas on the fire of a confusing or awkward situation. If you're in a very high divine energy situation and you feel like you're going off, maybe you're coming toward a beautiful miracle experience or a darshan with some divine being, which can be incredibly confusing. to the mind and all of the normal faculties that we have. And you're feeling like, oh my God, if I have to say anything now, I'm likely to blurt out some stupid thing. So you really invoke Saraswati in that moment. Even to say it one time means she's sit on your tongue. Of course, it's on us to have enough clarity in an overwhelmed moment to remember that we have this. It's kind of like you need to pin a little thing to your shirt, about how to get home, and then it's like, yeah, but you have to read the thing to see the directions. Yeah, okay. So we have to have we have to marshal that much clarity in ourselves. And also, I think that much self-awareness to know, oh, I'm going off the rails right now, right? That's a hard thing to recognize that, especially when we're in the heat of something that's awkward or uncomfortable or overwhelming. So it does already require a certain degree of clarity. And that said, the payoff is immense. Having her speak through you is such a blessing. Oh my God. And then, wherever the chips fall, but at least you didn't put your foot in your mouth. You put Saraswati in your mouth instead, and she did it. So the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate, Saraswati Avahayame. Bhagavate is talking to God and bowing to that form of God. Saraswati Avaha. It's like Avaham. I'm drinking that flavor of the divinity from the cosmic. In this case, I'm literally invoking, I'm consuming Saraswati. And I do want to say, I know it tends to go into a kind of sing-song here. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame. It's really more Bhagavate. It's more Ba and less Bhagavate. Not so much. It's a little kludgy. Om Namo Bhagavate. So everything else kind of falls in a line after the accent on Ba. Rather than drawing out each syllable and making it a kind of, it feels kind of plotting with her energy, and she's anything but plotting. So again, Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame. And get hold of where you need clarity in your life, or what spiritual knowledge or mechanics or enlightenment or consciousness that you would like to have blessed. And of course, if you're involved in the creative arts, use your mother. And ask her for the things that are important along those lines. If you know someone with a healing need, it's a perfect time to ask for that. It's amazing how an elusive physical condition, maybe there's some difficult diagnosis and physicians are having a hard time figuring out what's wrong with someone. She'll give the knowledge about how to approach that, about how to find the thing. So there are a lot of angles in the Saraswati energy, even with respect to healing. Good, let's talk to them up. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame.
Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Navahaya Me. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahaya 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 Me. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Vahaya 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 Me. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahaya 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 Me. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Amahaya 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 Me. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahaya 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 Me. Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame.
Last time.
Om Namo Bhagavate Saraswati Avahayame.
No, we finished one. All right, so we'll pass around the offering bowl and sorry about it. So
Everybody here is holding incense and flowers. And with the right hand, we put incense and flowers on the big offering bowl and touch the coconut with the right hand. It becomes the repository of all of our wishes, hopes, prayers, etc. And then the whole thing will go into the fire as a collective offering. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Make it nasty. Good. Okay, so we'll read our sponsors' names one more time. Giant list and say oh mama, oh mama, oh mama, and into the fire the whole thing goes. Today's sponsors: Sylvia Joy Fry and family, Dassara Sterling and her family in Norway, Belgium, Spain, Guatemala, and U.S. Mary Zaleski, Greg Solish, Liz Pollia and her family in Healing for All. Daniel Fisher and all those with meth addiction and those who care for them. Uriel Sutherland, Janie Sutherland, Tara Salota, Peter and Miss Jim, Daniel Borner and his family, Roberta Falk, George Brennan, Marinella Tona, Vasilika Tona, Dimitra Liko, Yanni Liko, Atina Tona, Noah Katza, Mateo Katza, Afi Katza, Matt Locker, Tina Chung, Neil Volumsepa, Stephanie Catherine Dada, Todd Dombrowski, Kelsey King, Brenda Spencer, Esther Theophanides, and all the Silver Mastery Program students. For the end of white supremacy in America. For our brothers and sisters fighting the good fight in Ukraine, that they may be successful. For Volodymyr Zelensky and his family, that they may stay safe and protected. For the people of Gaza and Israel, especially the children. May there be peace and an end, a real end to the fighting. In support of the divine feminine rising in the world, especially through the women. In Santa Cruz County, heads of all the service agencies working together to promote brilliant solutions to homelessness, may they have continued success. For Otmar Schumann and his 800 Germans meditating daily for world peace. For Tomasz Sensel and Kaleshwar Publishing, for Navya Sri Sai and Silpa and Panaconda, that they may continue to flourish. And for Sai centers of this kind of healing, knowledge, understanding the creation, bringing the healing to the world, everywhere in the world, may centers like this flourish. And finally, for our veterans and our folks experiencing homelessness here in Los Angeles and nationally, that they may receive the kind of care, nourishment, shelter, services, and just plain love they richly deserve. And for all this we say, oh
mama, oh mama, oh mama. Day. Day.
Good. So here we'll take production in small groups where we walk around the fire using the physical body to seal in with the soul the final blessing of the fire. And at home, you can simply turn around 3 times to your right. It accomplishes the same thing. So that is the final blessing of the fire Homa. We will see everybody tomorrow for the final day of Navarathri fire. It's the 3rd day of the Saraswati series. Same time, same bat channel, same mantras. And we wish you all the blessings of this Navarathri and Jai Ma. Yay! Jai Ma.